Captain on the bridge.
Alright, captains, we are back on the bridge, and today, yes, we will be on the Excalibur, the USS Excalibur. Now, captains, recently on the stream from Cryptic Studios, they revealed that they were going to revamp this skin. Now, captains, some of you may recognize this, of course, as one of the starter ship skins that we got, and also is the ship used in the promotional sort of image with Star Trek Online. And this has been here since the beginning, really, and they've decided to give this a passover. So, actually, what we will do is quickly go show you that video, that portion of the video where they showed it on stream. Also, something from Thomas Marone's Twitter feed. Then go over the build, and also before that, reason why we're doing this. But then go over the build, it's weapons, consoles, base stations, traits, DOFs, all that lovely stuff. And then take it into an Elite Argala as part of our bye-bye to this skin. So, first we'll go off screen here quickly and show just that one part of the stream, because we did a video of this already, and this was where they showed the upcoming ships. They did this in their Fleet Week that just finished recently, but this video will be kind of released sort of closer to when, now I could have waited for the blog. I'm not sure that they're going to make a blog like they did with the Shakar, but we decided we'll just do this now. At least it's out there, and then when the blog comes out, we'll go over that anyways. So there is going to be the revamped skin. Now, they did show this, like I mentioned, on their stream, but Thomas, shout out to you, sir, Thomas Marone, our art director there from Star Trek Online, showed this on his Twitter and kind of gave it a little bit of lore. So the Stowe ship lore Excalibur class cruiser, in universe lore thread for the Excalibur class cruiser from Star Trek Online. So what we're going to do is go over what he has put here. I believe we can just sort of go here in order, but we'll go from the top here. So the Excalibur class light survey cruiser CLS launched in 2382. Oh, we'll just go over that later. As a bit of a compromise, some in the Admiralty would have preferred replenishing the losses from the Dominion War with new sovereigns, but their capability and complexity was delaying timely delivery of more units. And of course, we get this beautiful shot here of what they will be doing. And again, it looks so sovereign-esque with the yellow deflector, and of course, its nacelles. This is kind of one of the staple designs here, and they're not, unlike the Shakar, they're not really changing it other than the skin texture. The Shakar was brand new, and of course, captains, we did a video on that here. This is, we'll actually link this below, but we actually called it the comes with BYE BYE PEW PEWZ. That's what we're going to do with this as well. But there's that ship. It looks good. It looks good that someone can use this, and a lot of captains actually do like this skin and has a special place in their heart. The Starfleet Spacecraft Design Advisory Commission proposed target requirements for a new light cruiser that incorporated some modern elements of the Sovereign class, but at a lower tonnage and with some reduced crew capacity and capability. And of course, here's a shot we see before and after of the Excalibur. So again, it's just sort of a revamped skin. But if you can look here, captains, looks like Thomas sort of gave it a little bit bigger impulse engines here, but essentially kind of the same, but just really new skin all around. And I'm for it. I like it. I like it. In truth, Starfleet's force depletion from the Dominion War was more serious than most UFP politicians cared to admit, and the Starfleet needed to field smaller units faster as a reaction. The smaller pool of trained officers and spacers on its rosters. Again, just another shot there. So this is what we're going to be using now, but this is what it will be afterwards. And again, yeah, I think it looks cool. And I think it's going to be a great experience for new captains who decide to use this, because it'll remind them of the Sovereign. Almost looks like a lower deck ship, really. Excalibur proved to be in the best tradition of Starfleet's multi-role mission platform. Keep that in mind. Throughout the later decades of the 24th century, Excalibur-class starships conducted frontier surveys, anti-piracy patrols, and dozens of other duties across the UFP. There's a shot there from Thomas himself. Nice looking skin there. Shot of the skin. Perhaps due to the classic Constitution-class heritage of the Excalibur's general hull arrangement, the ship even featured in Starfleet's recruiting ads and marketing materials for interactive holonovel dramatizations of Starfleet service. And there you go. We're not sure which one we're going to use for the thumbnail, but it's going to be one of these shots, captains, because what better way? So let's hop on back to the bridge here. Thought we would go over that to give a little background on why we're doing this. And here we are. We are back here on the Excalibur. And yes, I named it for this, the USS Excalibur. Like the Shikar, unlike the Shikar, I should say, I said it should be nice. It would have been nice if we would kept that. But really, this is just a really new skin, if anything, with the improved impulse engines there. So it's not going to be too bad. So go over the build here. Again, so with this ship, I use the Temporal Light Cruiser. This is the first Connie I got. So this is what we use. So again, we use the USS Excalibur. We still use it NCC 17001. So with what it said there in Thomas's Twitter, a sort of versatile kind of platform is kind of what he mentioned there. A multi-role mission platform, I should say. We decided to make this go out with a bang and make this a torpedo platform is what we're going to do. Because this is an angry Connie. Now, this is nothing different from my other torpedo builds at this point. But again, it's not necessary for the build that we're doing this, but for the ship and saying goodbye to this old staple of a skin that has been in Star Trek Online since the beginning. So we'll quickly go over this. Nothing too different, but we'll do it anyway. So for our 4 weapons, we're going to go with our Enhanced Biomolecular Photon Torpedo from your Undine Rep, the Delphic Distortion Torpedo from the Lobi Store, the Neutronic Torpedo Launcher from your Delta Rep, the Dark Matter Quantum Torpedo from your Discovery Rep, and we are using the dual overcharged Delphic Anti-Proton Beam Bank. Now this is a 2-piece with the Delphic Torpedo, which what it will do is it'll give us plus 1.3% critical chance and plus 12.5 critical severity. So nothing bad, nothing wrong, nothing to sneeze at. Our space set, nothing too different. Elite Fleet Intervention Protomatter from the Fleet Colony. The Prevailing Innovated Impulse from your Competition Rep. Of course, the Mycelial Harmonic Matter Antimatter Core. And Tilly's Review Pending Modified Shield, both from the Discovery Rep. Aft weapons, we got the Modulating Competition Mine Launcher from the Competition Rep. The Thoron Infused Quantum Mine Launcher from the Delta Dilithium Store. And the Elite Fleet Janor Tricobalt Mine Launcher from your Fleet Colony. Devices here, Kobayashi Maru Transponder for its buff goodness. Subspace Field Modulator for some damage resistance rating. The Temporal Negotiator. And our Energy Candy, our Torp Candy, I should say Energy Candy, Torp Candy, for plus 30% bonus projectile damage for 20 seconds. Not too bad. Consoles, we got the Bio-Neural Infusion Circuits from your Lobi Store, the Dynamic Power Distribution Module from your Atlas, aka Prototype Dreadnought, which you can get from your event campaign. Plus 11.3 all damage resistance rating, plus 19% directed energy damage. The Clicky, the Oh Crap, will give you for 20 seconds plus 40% bonus damage while your hull is above 80%. Plus 100 bonus damage resistance rating, plus 500% hull regen. We are pairing it, of course, with the Point Defense Bombardment Warhead from any version of the NX, where it's plus 25% projectile damage, plus 1% critical chance, but the 2-piece here will give some energy directed damage. Now it's not going to help us here, but it's there, and this is why I normally use this a lot on my energy builds, but not this time. But it is there for just information's sake. Now, it could be boosting this, could not. I'm not 100% sure, but this is the emulating phaser lance. This is, of course, from the Deimos Pilot Destroyer, from also the event campaign. You can get it. This is the first one we got from our event campaign 2 years ago. It served us very well and continues to do so. So it's plus 15.8% phaser damage, plus 43.8 Starship Shield Pen. Going on here, the Ordnance Accelerator from your Gamma Rep for the 20% mine recharge speed and 26.3% projectile weapon damage. And perhaps helping that one phaser lance, the 26.3 phaser directed damage there as well. Ferrofluid Hydraulic Assembly from your Terran Rep for the minus 0.5 second shared torpedo recharge time. We're going to use the assimilated module. We're going to be angry here and try to get as much crit severity and crit chance. So this is 1.2% crit chance, 12.1% crit severity. Nothing to sneeze at. This you can get from, of course, your Omega Rep. Lorca's Custom Fire Controls, or the Lorcator, 3.9% critical chance. For some Discovery Rep. We're going to use the console that comes with the ship, the Ominous. I can say English, I can. Device. Of course, plus 20% all damage. And why not? And of course, the last two console slots here, we have the vulnerability locators for torpedoes. Now, stat-wise, this gives us 45.8% crit chance and crit severity at 202.9%. So she's going to be angry as this skin says bye-bye. Now, of course, captains, we have our Pendevers ranked to 600. I still haven't used my 150. I'm just going to save them just in case, but we know that we've already been doing fine before then, and we'll still do fine afterwards. Skill-wise, specialization, nothing different. Intelligence Officer, primary, and Temporal Operative, secondary. Traits, this is what we got going on. A Good Day to Die, Hot Pursuit, Kinetic Precision, Self-Modulating Fire, Resonating Payload Modification, Adaptive Offense, Unconventional Systems, Terran Targeting Systems, Intelligent Agent Attaché, the Boimler Effect. Starship Traits is what we decided to do. Assault Formation Theta. This is going to give us our High Yield 3, but also give us the benefits of Attack Pattern Omega. This you can get from your Legendary Tliss. Thesis Momentum. Entwine Tactical Matrices. We're going to use Rapid Emitting Armaments. Captains, I may blow myself up, but I'm going to try not to, so that we can have a flawless pew pews, but we might. Just saying. Universal Designs. Space Reputation Traits, Advanced Targeting Systems, Torpedo Pre-Fire Sequence, Precision, Omega Kinetic Shearing, Tyler's Duality, Active Space Reputation. Of course, we have our Anti-Time Antagonist and Singularity, Biomecha Shield Generator, Deploy Sensor Interface Platform, Quantum Singularity Manipulation, and Refractory Tetron Cascade. So there's that in our stations. This is a unique ship. It only has 4 BOF stations, but left to right, top to bottom. But it has the most important one, of course, Command. Captains, you know I love Command. We got Chemosite Lace Weaponry, Mines Dispersal Pattern Beta 1, and of course, Concentrate Firepower 3. We have Beam Fire at Will, Scatter Volley for back-to-back torp spreads, and of course, there's Attack Pattern Mega 1. Stations here, we have Emergency Powered Engines, Emit Unstable Warp Bubble, Eject Warp Plasma, and Recursive Shearing 3 for Stop Hitting Yourself power, Tractor Beam for Rapid Emitting Armaments, Scramble Sensors, and Photonic Shockwave. Now for our dopes, we got, of course, the 2 on ground helping us in space. Neil Falconer, increased damage versus the Board. Eldra Milikaton, increased damage versus all. Now for our space dogs, this is what we decided to. Of course, we have Emergency Con Officer. recharge our evasive maneuvers when we hit emergency powered engines. 3 projectile officers, 2 of which will give us a chance to stack crit severity. 1 chance to reduce the time to recharge our mines. And of course, we have an energy weapons officer here, a chance for stacking crit chance buff on firing our energy weapons. And of course, 38 to 47, reduce other bridge officer abilities cooldowns after using one, particularly when we use a command and or tactical. So there is a build, captains, and again, the reason why we're doing this series, just like we did before, is just a sort of tribute to this old skin that will be leaving soon. And at least we have a log of it here on the YouTube bridge, and I'm kind of happy that we have this opportunity to do so, because these are just fun to do. And we do have another one to do of this. This could be the second one or the first one, depending on how I release it, but regardless, there's 2 of them, and we'll go over that when we go over that video. So what we'll do right now is take an Elite Argala and see how it does. And yes, captains, guess who's with us?
Hanson, take us out of here. Maximum warp.
Aye, sir.
Ooh, maybe I should have done that when I hit this, but here you go.
Engage.
I got a little too excited. Sorry, Caps. Here we go. Let's see how it does. I think we know how it's going to do. But regardless, it's going to be fun. And again, I'm not... They may continue to do this with a bunch of older ships, so this might be a series of ours, starting with the Shakar. And then it'll be this ship plus the other one, or the other one plus this ship, and then whatever older skins, we'll probably include it in the series. And with our BYE BYE PEW PEWZ, the whole goal of it is to just really fuse with it as angrily as we can. When I say angrily, usually trying to build it out as max as we can. And of course, the loading screen just decided to load. But regardless, these are always just meant for fun, but I can guarantee you, Caps, this, when we do our nightly pew pews, will just do fine. And just another reason why to get back into our Connie. Here we go.
Tactical alert. Vessel approaching, bearing 184, Mark 7.
Ooh.
All hands. Battle stations.
Oh, Riker's here with us too as well.
Weapons hot, deflectors to full.
Just saying. Oh, easy. All the mines going there. Ooh, look at the pews. Look at the pews. Oh, forgot to activate this. There she is in action. This could be a really viable option, definitely, for captains to use in their pew-pews. Oh wow, that was a huge lag. Because, you know, features. And we're still alive! It's been really bad with features here, features with lag happens for me, so I apologize. We still took care of that. We made this very angry. Woo! Okay, woo! No, 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 no! I thought they were gonna get me. That was close. Back-to-back torp spreads. Okay, 4 clicks away. Boom. I really got to be careful, because those are the rapid emitting armaments torpedoes, those plasma torpedoes. That's why I kind of got scared there a little bit. Just laying waste. I forgot to put this on my hotbar. Let's do that right now. Let's go. Leak on you, sir. jeez. Look at all the pews. Look at all the pews. Sorry, just seeing the HP just go down is just a glorious thing. And plus, captains, you know I love my torpedoes. And we are at the last group already. Here we go, let's power up. Oh, let's use some energy candy, shall we? Let's use some energy candy. Oof, I'm not even sure the mines are going to reach it. Nope. No. Not going to. Alright, well there you go, captains. Go over here, stop our mines. Launching. Oh, excuse me a sec. One, sir. We're gonna go over here for our selfies, captains. If you don't know what those are ship selfies, because this is, again, a bye-bye series sort of vid, and we want to make sure that we get some good screenshots here. Oh, before it goes. And we'll probably leave it on this shot here. Let's see. Yeah, right there. So captains, there it is. That is how it did. Of course, we knew it was going to do fine because we built it out to as best as we could. Of course, it could always be built better by others, but the point of this was just for fun, to take it out one last time before the skin gets revised, and at least we have a log of it here on the YouTube bridge. This old skin that has been in-game since the very beginning. So, again, captains, you all know already this is just for fun. So like the video, comment below, let us know if this is the skin that you actually have a place in your heart for. And of course, subscribe to the YouTube bridge, and we will leave it on this note.
Don't let them promote you. Don't let them transfer you. Don't let them do anything that takes you off the bridge of that ship, because while you're there, you can make a difference.